that's enough for us. We'll go back and look for food, but it's fucking raining. It's ridiculous. My feet are wet.
Qui parle là-bas.
in questa
Ja.
It's been raining for days now. It's unbelievable. These shoes are leaking water, so it's not ideal.
Yeah, and then we can meet you and then we can meet halfway.
Yeah. Well,
Throw away this shit, we got some poisonous shit in here. Everything they brought was mostly poison, so These are poison too. Just have to wait for food until tomorrow. Because they just brought poison. Poison cereal bars, poison oatmeal bars, poison pizza. Fuck it. Head over to it. This jacket is just as bad as the hoodie. I need to fix the box. And it's raining. I need to fix the box when it's fucking raining. Yeah. Maybe not. Let's just leave it for later. Leave that for later because there's too much fucking rain right now. Now this thing fucking completely fucking collapsed on itself. I can't even get into my pockets. It's what room in here. Fucking hell. This nylon umbrella holds water like a fucking microfiber towel. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable how much water. It doesn't beat off at all. Probably a fake umbrella. Get out to go see what they did. Yeah, it's still fucking raining. Alright, so we did 400 crops of Brad Pitt. Took about an hour. It's quite a lot. Now, believe it or not, Mr. Brad Pitt matches someone that we looked at recently. it's Mr. Jeremy Corbyn. And that's who Mr. Brad Pitt matches. Mr. Jeremy Corbyn. So Mr. Jeremy Corbyn and Brad Pitt, believe it or not, they're very similar. Now you must have seen Jeremy Corbyn's Faja. That's something else. Jeremy Corbyn's Faja is also Timothy Chalamet. And Timothy Chalamet is the Indian fella from Willow. A big Indian fella from Willow. I mean, there's many more. I mean, it's very, very common actually. It's actually very, very common. Timothy Chalamet, extremely common. Let's go see what they do down there. Yeah, I lost 15% dropping Brad Pitt. Yes. 15% for one fella, yeah? So there's plenty of matches to go around, yeah? That's the reason why I keep looking towards houses, because I can match them up to, match them up over here. Match him up over here. So let's see what kind of beauties they got down there. Feet are wet, so I don't feel like going too far. I lost 15%. 15% dropping Brad Pitt. What a pain in the ass. Let's see if they have anything down here. He's drunk, won't stop hollering about the bag. I mean, this is by far the most commotion that I've heard in a while. They seem, like I said, they seem to be in a frenzy about that bag and the new owner. So, for the amount of bags that go missing around the world, this bag is special. For the amount of bags that go missing around the world every day, this bag is special enough to cause the most commotion on all 7 continents that I've ever fucking seen. That shit is, that bag is so special. It's enough. It's enough to disturb 7 continents. Let's go see if they got any specials like pork chops or beef roast or Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, this jacket is not doing me much many favors because it does the same thing that fucking hoodie does.
Oh.
In fact, it's not doing me any favors. I mean, this jacket, I meant. I was going blind in there a little bit. Trying to get out and walk around a little bit. So I'm gonna look over here and see what they have going on. Yeah, but we got a couple of fellas in there that we need to go back and look. Brad Pitt, Timothy Chalamet. There's a couple of other ones that we need to go back and look. Some of the more common, more bigger ones that are more famous than the rest of them. There's also what's the name? I forgot the name of that one. We did a movie with Sandra Bullock recently. Got a weird name. Yeah, I gotta look at that one too. Is Brad Pitt. Though that one resembles my father more. Seems to be maybe a little bit wider than Brad Pitt. That one too matches Brad Pitt.
Huh?
Now it's hard to believe, right? How can Jeremy Corbyn's Faja match Timothy Chalamet? Well, that Einstein-looking fella, is the universal egg donor for everybody else. Understand? That's it. That's the original. Jeremy Corbyn's Faja is the original hominid. You know, if you want to, that's the you know, the Jeremy Corbyn's Faja is the reason why they all look alike. Understand? That's the original. You can't you can't tell right away. You know, you got to look and you got to if you look at these people as close as I did, you quickly find out that the Einstein-looking fella, Jeremy Corbyn's Faja, is the original. Now, that's the original. That's one of the main reasons why these people all look alike. That's the original. That's the original hominid. And I mean, I haven't looked at him. Haven't looked at Jeremy Corbyn's Faja, but I will. We will look at that one in particular, and we will find some more wider matches. Some wider matches, and I'll show you that it is the original. Jeremy Corbyn's Faja is the original donor for everybody else. Understand? And I will. I mean, I don't have time because I'm losing GIF images. I'm losing crops. Lost. I got to remake them for 2 people. I haven't had time to expand the portfolio because we have so many data losses. I lost so many crops, so many images. But I will look at that one and I'll show you that it matches a lot of people actually. It will match a lot of folks, and that's the reason why they all look the same. That's the reason why they all look the same. It's the original hominid. And like I said, this hominid was very clever to shift all the attention to the Jews. Understand? Everybody in Europe was chasing after Jews left and right, and Jews this and that. Now remember, they didn't have a big number in Europe. But what did have a bigger number? You know what had a bigger number in Europe than actual Jews? Can you guess? Yeah. You know, how can some religious fanatics, how can some religious fanatics, run around multiple monarchies in Europe? Yeah, it's a wonder. It's a wonder, isn't it? It's a wonder how they can do that, right? And you look around and you find out that it's not really what the problem was. It was a way to divert attention away from what we found. Understand? I mean, if you think about it. If you think about it, how is it that some religious fanatics that didn't really have enough numbers? How is it that some religious fanatics that didn't really have enough numbers in Europe, how is it that they can cause so much trouble? Well, it really wasn't them specifically. There was another fellow that was more numerous, and you can guess who it was. Yeah, there was another fellow that was more numerous than the Jews, and now you can see who it was. Yeah? Now you know. How is it possible for Jews to run circles around every monarchy in Europe? It's not possible. Yeah, there was another fellow that was more numerous than the Jews were, and nobody knew what it was. Nobody named it. Nobody called it. Yeah, and that's exactly what's missing. Like I said, what is missing from this? You got the Jews, right? I mean, we have Jews everywhere. We got the Jews. We looked at the Jews, but there's something missing, right? And that's exactly what's missing. What we found. What we found in those gifts. That's what's missing. What we found in those gifts. The eternal hominid. See? Now it makes more sense, doesn't it? It makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? And lo and behold, right now, it's actually the most common phenotype on the planet. Yeah, even though originally it's probably only native to 1% of all land. Yeah, the hominid is probably native to, in the Amazon. Maybe New Zealand has some, Aborigines, Indonesia has them. In all probability, they really only covered probably less than 1% of all land. If you think about the hominids, you have various different ones. You have some in South America, you have some in Asia, and you have some in maybe New Zealand with the Aborigines around those areas that are more tropical. Maybe you have some in the Caribbean or something. But in all, they really only have 1% of all land. Less than, they cover less than 1% of all habitable land. How can it be so common? Well, it is these days. It is these days. Yeah, it became the most common phenotype on the planet. Incredible. Incredible progress, isn't it? Amazing. Astonishing. That a species that had less than 1% of all land all of a sudden now covers 7 continents. All of a sudden now covers 7 continents. That's amazing. See, that's why I said it's the eternal hominid. Yeah, we went from nobody in the Amazon or Indonesia or Africa or something. Went from being a nobody to being the most common individual on the planet. Think about it. What progress. Amazing. Amazing speed. Amazing speed of reproduction. Astonishing. Less than 1%. Think about where you find them. You find them in Africa, Amazon, Indonesia, Philippines or something, or maybe New Zealand or the Caribbean with the Aborigines or something. Yeah, you find them, scattered around the world. How did it get to be so common? Yeah, a lot of help. That's amazing help. Amazing help from who? From who? The Five Eyes. An amazing amount of help. Amazing speed to spread. Help from who? The Five Eyes. The most, it went from the Amazon, went from Indonesia and some parts of Africa, the most common individual on the entire planet. How? The Five Eyes. A lot of help from the Five Eyes. See? And that's what's missing. That's the puzzle piece. You got the Jews. Yeah, we looked at them. We found plenty of Jews to look at. Yeah, we found Jews. Yeah, we got the Jews. The Jews. We know the Jews. Yeah, everybody knows who the Jews are. Yeah, but what's missing? What is the puzzle piece that is missing? That's missing that no one talked about in the past. You know, what is the puzzle piece that is missing from this that no one called out before? The hominid. There you go. There you know. There you know. Now, of course, I wouldn't say anything. No, there's not much to say. It was it spread so fast, it spread like wildfire, because white people kind of dropped the ball. Yeah, it spread like wildfire, mostly at the expense of white people, because white people always fuck up. Natural fuck ups. Natural fuck ups. So granted, there's been a lot of wars, a lot of chaos, a lot of invasions. Why is it that can you actually blame it? Can you actually blame it for being so successful? Is it is it really just is it solely responsible for the spread, the coverage around the world? Not really. It's mostly the fuck ups of white people that allowed it to spread so far. In my opinion. Well, granted, there's been a lot of wars, a lot of invasions, a lot of death in Europe over the wars and the invasions and chaos and shit. You lose a lot of information in that chaos. Yeah, a lot of knowledge is lost whenever you have a war that is very very costly. A lot of knowledge is lost. Yeah, so it's not entirely. You can't really blame it solely. Blame the hominid solely for its own success. Yeah, it's mostly done. It's kind of the reasons. Some white people have some responsibility for it as well, because they kind of dropped the ball. They. Despite you can say that you have various excuses, too many wars, too much chaos, too many invasions. But can you blame white people too? Yeah, you can. I mean, in my opinion, you can blame them as well, because they kind of dropped the ball.
Are you right?
See if there's anything down here. I doubt it, but we'll check and see. I don't think there's anything over here. We'll check. Go ahead and check over here. Yeah, there's nobody over here. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I came over here for nothing. There's nothing over here. There's nothing here. It's not likely that there will be. Let's go to the station and walk around a little bit, see if it's open. See what they got going on. Give them some rice. They got some good vegan rice going. I'm not interested in any fucking vegan rice. See what they got going on at the station. We can wait around, but I don't think anything is coming tonight. So it's tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll get some more decent stuff. We've got a little while to wait for anything to show up. If it does, I don't think anything will show up. We'll wait and see.